Welcome, tribe. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I've prepared a short 10-minute energetic sequence where we're going to be just tuning into the 6 primary movements of the spine in an effort to start to familiarize ourselves with the movement of stagnant energy that can actually translate really well to a medicine process. Should you be feeling stuck or there's something stuck in your body, an excellent way to move energy is to really tap into that sense of fluidity in the spine. So just find a comfortable seat. We will not be standing up, so you're welcome to just be low to the ground. If you would like a cushion or a rolled up towel or a pillow underneath the hips, I would recommend that, as it brings those energy centers into alignment and helps us lengthen through the spine. So take a moment to get yourself nice and settled, and we'll meet with the legs crossed in our Sukhasana. The palms can come face down on either the legs, or you might like them in the hips here. Allow yourself to take a deep breath, elongating through the top of the head, almost like you're a puppet being held on a string. And as you exhale, keep that length in the spine, but let the shoulders relax just a little bit more. Good. And on your next inhale, we'll begin to shine that heart forward, take the gaze up, almost like a flower opening to the sun. And as you exhale, curve the spine like that scared cat. Take that gaze down towards the feet. And we're going to link breath to movement here. So we'll let the inhales open you up, nice and expansive across the heart space. Exhale to contract. Good. And link just a few more here, just as fast or as slow as your breath is asking for. If it feels safe, I encourage you to close the eyes and start to begin to tune in to those more subtle layers of yourself. Maybe that little current of energy that runs from root all the way up to crown. We'll take just one more round here. And your next inhale will bring you back to a neutral spine. Let's take a deep breath all together as if you're breathing into the heart space. Inhale. And through the mouth, let it go. Next inhale is going to let those arms sweep up, sweeping the aura as the palms meet overhead. And as you exhale, ground the hands down that main line of the body. Or seated sun breaths. Inhale to expand. Exhale, ground that energy down. Good. Let's do just one more. Give yourself permission to make sound on your exhales, to move the energy, to create vibration. And last time here, we're going to inhale those arms up, reach through the fingertips, create as much length as possible here. Shoulders are still relaxed away from the ears. We're going to let this left hand float down next to the hip, and you'll exhale into a side bend. So you have a few options. You can take that gaze down towards your left hand for a little more of a grounding quality. If you're feeling really expansive, you might take that gaze upward here. And notice how you can change the entire quality of the posture from where you focus your attention. So maybe that's static hold, or maybe you start to experiment with peeling that shoulder in front of and then behind the ear. So we're almost adding that cat-cow motion of that main energy channel in our side bend. As you explore this movement, allow those exhales to cascade down that right rib cage, opening up the shutters of the heart. Good. And next inhale, windmills that right arm all the way up and over, left one follows, and exhale into the other side. Option for that static hold, or just like on the other side, you might begin to experiment with some intuitive movements. Good. Really tune in and lean into the breath here. Inhale sends those arms overhead. Keep them nice and elevated here, strong spine. As you exhale, we're going to bring that right hand towards your left knees. We're coming into a twist. We really want this twist to come from the center of the body. Maybe you gaze back over that left shoulder for a moment and let your next inhale slowly begin to unravel you. Arms float up. Exhale, left hand to right knee. And once again, linking breath to movement, priming that connection to the energy body. Let that pace be led by you and your breath. You might bring your awareness to that area of the twist, that solar center just above the belly button. This houses our drive, our intuition, and also our inner child. And in yoga, twists are very important, not just for physical digestion, but the digestion of all the thoughts and experiences and the information that we take in every day. Let's do one more to center. Let those palms come together and exhale down. Good. From here, you can stay in your seated position and we'll just move into a forward fold. So you can place the palms on the mat in front of you. Slowly just begin to walk those hands out. Maybe the head comes down to the mat or to the floor. Take just a moment to breathe there, to feel into the back of the body. Exhale. And begin to press through the palms, slowly walking the hands back, meeting back in that upright position. So maintaining that Tadasana, that integrity in the spine. So we'll go through just a couple more things before we close this little centering exercise. So we're going in that upright spine and begin a little bit of a channel cleansing breath. So I'm going to offer two options here. We can use the hands, the traditional mudra, to block off each nostril as we breathe. But also, if you want to keep the hands down and just tune in to the imagination, we'll be using those mirror neurons. So you will get the exact same benefit of that channel cleansing breath by just imagining that inhale up the left side, down the right. So find what works best for you today. If you're dealing with any congestion or sinuses, maybe you opt for that hands-free option. I'm going to demonstrate with the hand. So there's a few different mudras you can use. The Vishnu mudra is the traditional, so you'll lower that index and middle finger down. I'm leaving my ring, pinky, and thumb extended. We'll always begin and end on that left side. So we'll begin by plugging that right nostril, taking a deep breath in through that left side. And at the top, we're going to switch, plugging the left nostril and exhaling down the right. Inhaling up the right. Switch and exhaling down the left. Let's do that a few times together. Inhale and exhale. Invoke a sense of gratitude, of presence on that inhale. And with every exhale, use that as an opportunity to shed just one more layer that you do not need to be carrying with you. Inhale up the left. Exhale down the right. Breathe in. And breathe out. Just take a couple more rounds in silence with yourself. Allow that mind's eye to turn inward. Next time you find yourself naturally exhaling out of that left side, you can let the hand fall down to the lap if you've chosen to use the mudra. Soften the gaze or close the eyes. Bring your awareness now to the area of the heart. Take a complete and thorough breath into this space. And through the mouth, let it go. Allow yourself to arrive. Feel free to stay in this space as long as you'd like. We'll take one last inhale together. Let those arms sweep overhead. Palms meet right above the crown. And this time as we exhale, we're going to slow it down. Let the thumbs caress the forehead, the nose, the lips, the chin, all the way down to heart center. Let's begin by slightly tucking that chin, first and foremost in gratitude and reverence to your highest self for making this time for you and your connection. Our gratitude to the elements that sustain us and these tools that we have available to us to heal and to prosper. One last time, we'll take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Let the hands fall down. If you wish to stay in this meditative space, go right ahead. And for everybody else, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in to our weekly integration videos here at Ancestral Spirit Tribe.